These are my top 5 most effective DIY face masks with amazing results. Over the years, I have tried dozens and dozens of face masks, and these are the 5 that stand out the most. The ones that you do at home, but which results are not only comparable but even better than many of the drugstore products. The first one is super simple. You will need only one ingredient and water, yet this mask is very effective against acne and discolorations. It gently exfoliates and brightens up the skin tone. You will need a tablet or 2 of aspirin, but it is very important to use the generic tablets and not the fizzy ones. Brush it in a mortar or between 2 spoons and add just a little bit of water. Apply to your face and neck. We often forget that delicate zone. Gently massage with your fingers for about 2-3 minutes and then wash away with lukewarm water. Use a good hydrating cream to follow up. A note is that this is not the best mask for pregnant women and nursing ones, even though the risk for the baby is very small. The second one is kind of gold standard, a clay mask. You will need 1 tablespoon of clay and 1 tablespoon of water or lemon juice, or you can add it half and half to test the skin sensitivity to acids. Apply to the face and neck. Wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Wash out with lukewarm water. You can use a face cloth or sponge to help you out. And then the final wash should be with cold water to shrink the size of the pores. You can have an intensive treatment with a clay mask every day for a week, and then, depending on the results, you can continue to use it 1-2 times weekly. You can also experiment with different types of clay. White, for example, is for dry skin. Rose clay is for sensitive skin. Green and black are for oily skin. The third one is my all-time favorite, yeast mask. I have always made this recipe with active, fresh baker's yeast in cubes. But depending on where you live, you can use dry yeast if that is all you have. You will need 5 grams of yeast, that is 1/4 of a cube or a teaspoon of dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of clay and 1 tablespoon of cow's milk. Wait until it starts to dry out and wash out with lukewarm water. Apply your favorite moisturizer and you will see the great brightening, lightening, skin tightening results. This mask is so good that it became a benchmark for everything else I try. Another lightening and brightening classic is turmeric, yogurt and honey. It is a multitasking mask that not only promises to help with acne, reduce redness, exfoliate the skin and brighten the complexion, but it also delivers. You will need 1 tablespoon of yogurt, 1 teaspoon honey and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix it well, apply it to the skin and wait for 15 to 20 minutes. The removal is a bit tricky because the mask colors the skin in yellow, so to fully remove, first rinse out with lukewarm water, then use a cotton pad with micellar water and clean once more with a toner or lotion. I use this particular mask only in the evenings because no matter how hard I try, there are always some yellow particles left. Then in the morning I clean the face once again with a face wash or at least with micellar water. Honey is a natural humectant, which means that it will draw moisture to your skin, making it hydrated and soft. Thanks to its antibacterial properties and the enzymes it contains, it heals and prevents pimples. Turmeric is antibacterial and acts as an antioxidant and slows down aging. Additionally, it lightens the skin and controls the oil production and minimizes and prevents pimples and acne. The fifth one is a deliciousness and again a multifunctioning one. You can probably already tell that I'm always in for a face mask that will give me brightening and evening out the skin tone results, and this one is also healing and helping out with acne and pimples. You will need a teaspoon of raw honey, a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a teaspoon of true cinnamon. If you don't have true Ceylon cinnamon, use half the amount or half a teaspoon. Cassia is the cheaper alternative to true cinnamon. It is the one that is most widely sold, but it is also harsh and it can burn your skin and lead to irritations. Leave it to work its magic for 20 to 60 minutes, depending on your patience and the time that you have. Nutmeg has anti-inflammatory properties, minimizes skin discolorations and scars, and regulates the oil production. Cinnamon helps out with acne and eczema, clears out the pores and vitalizes the skin. And again, let's not forget the wonderful benefits of the raw honey. These were my top 5 DIY recipes, and now some tips on applying any face mask. You should always apply a face mask on a clean face, and the result will be even better if you steam it beforehand or if you use a hot cloth like they do in barbers' shops. To remove everything or any particles left behind, you can use a terry towel, a cotton pad, a muslin or a microfiber cloth. How often to use? The skin is a live organ and it changes constantly, so a mask is not a one-time fix that will improve the skin once and for all. For best results, use a face mask 1 to 2 times weekly. My advice is to always use a face mask in the evening, especially the ones that you're trying out for the first time or for which results you are not sure about. In case of a negative reaction such as irritation or reddening, you will have at least 8 hours for your skin to recover or to have the chance to clean it once again, and if the results are great, they will remain for at least a couple of days. If you like DIY beauty recipes, please give me a thumbs up and you can find more suggestions here in the card. I will see you again in my next one. Until then, stay happy and healthy. Bye!